Franklin Peredo, and this is Bass Players United. I was asked to talk about warm-ups and stretching techniques. Basically, warm-ups are, it's like when you're going to get ready for a show, to play with a band, to play in a gig, to play in a solo performance, you want to be relaxed, you want your fingers to be loosened up to do, whatever that you want to do. And in my personal lifestyle, my personal musical lifestyle, I warm up all the time, and this is probably the best advice that I can give you. It's to warm up all the time. When I'm taking the train or the bus, when I go to my job, I have my headphones on, listening to music, and I'm counting the time, the same way when people it's like tapping their foot, just going like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically, I'm just doing like a finger style pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm doing the 1, 2, 3, 4 finger thing. So I'm 1, 2, 3, tapping my foot. 1, 2, 3. So I go to 16 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when I get home, I translate that into my instrument. As soon as I get home, I have that pattern already in my head, in my fingers, So my fingers are like ready to war, are ready to fight, They're ready to play. You know what I'm saying? So I already have that rhythm, that pattern on my hands, So when I get home, I just translate everything on the instrument, and I already have that in my mind. So when I'm ready to play with someone, when I'm ready to gig, to play a show or whatever, I just apply, whatever that I've been doing all the time. Now, the important thing is that you need to have a foundation, a rhythmical, melodic, harmonic foundation. And what I apply when I'm warming up, it's 3 steps. First of all, the first foundation, it's the alphabet, the vocabulary of our music, which is the major scale. So I apply the different degrees of the major scale, and I do it in order. I start with the 1st degree all the way up to the 8th degree. So I'm gonna go from C to C, and I'm gonna do each degree or each mode. Now, if you're not familiar with the modes, I assume that you guys have a little, knowledge of it, or maybe a lot of it. But whatever the case might be, if you don't, you can just go back and check the other videos that Bass Players United have about modes and major scales. Okay, so you do that, and what I do is that I'm gonna go on each mode, Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian. So I'm just going to go all the way up. So I'm going to go step by step. 1st degree, sorry. 2nd degree. Now 3rd degree, which is Phrygian E. Alright, now I'm going to go to Lydian. Mixolydian. Now I'm going to go with the minor scale. Now I'm going to go with low cran. And finally, the octave, C. Alright, so that's going to be the foundation of my warm-up exercise. Now, that was the first step. The second step is to do rhythm, it's to be melodic, you know, to do harmony, okay? One thing that you have to do, that you gotta be a generator. You gotta be a musical generator. You gotta generate music with whatever that you do, man. Whatever that you do, if you're practicing, whatever that you're doing, make music, you know, groove with it, you know. Even if you're fooling around, you have to generate music all the time. So that's the second step. All right, just do rhythm and do melodies with it. And the third step is technique. Once that you have the first two steps, once that you have the alphabet on, once that you have, you know, that big piece of paper to draw and you have the materials, then you apply the fireworks. All right. So basically, now I have the first step. It's the major scale. So I just go. Alright, I think I made a mistake right there, but anyways, so once that you have that, you're going to play that major scale rhythmically. Alright, so let's say ding, 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 ding. Finally, the octave. All right. So you're just gonna go up and down with it. Now, second exercise, it's to do the same thing. You go up and down with the major scale, but you're gonna play different positions, different modes. For instance, you're gonna do C major, Ionian. And you're gonna jump to a different mode or a different scale. So you're in C, right? You're in the first degree. You're gonna jump to the third degree. Back to the first degree. Very basic. Back to E. So you're being rhythmical, but at the same time melodic. So you go to the second degree. Alright, so then that was the second step. So you have first vocabulary, which is the major mode. Second, it's rhythm and melody, and third, technique. All right. In my case, I'm gonna be playing fingers. You know, and you can play whatever you want, slap. You know, the fireworks. You know. So I'm gonna put everything together. Vocabulary, the major scale. Second, rhythm, melody, and third, technique. All right. So let's go. We go. Alright, so then you just go crazy as you want, but always keep it, you know, rhythmically, harmonically, you know, melody. Keep the melody all the time. hope this was helpful. Thanks to Adam, and thank you for watching. I see you next time. Bye bye.